This presentation was developed for Recent Innovation in Electrical Electronic and Communication Engineer Conference 2018. A special thanks for all colleagues, students, relatives, our conference team, which has collaborated with this project. This presentation was divided with the following subjects: about me, a brief about the author and his projects, introduction, an abstract about the project, keywords and studies objectives, literature review, presents the literature used during the studies, methods and materials, explain the methods and materials used for the project's development, results and discussion, a discussion about the results obtained with the project, and conclusion about the studies and application. The next step will be presented information about the author. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I will talk about my degree, studies, and projects involved in my life. My name is Dr. Antônio Carlos Bento from São Paulo, Brazil. I work with academic resources involving computing, information intelligent systems, robotics, networks, software engineer, health, and informatics. If you need to contact me, please use the following mail, acb01@hotmail.com. Thank you. I am Doctor in Cognitive Environment and Digital Design by Pontifícia Universidade Católica of São Paulo, Brazil. I am Master in Information System by Osasco University. I have Master Business and Administration degree in System and Information by Universidade of São Paulo. I have studies about computing, digital design, artificial intelligence, information intelligent systems, robotics, automation, wireless BAN network, educational systems. I am working about the projects involving network, IoT, robotic, systems, and health. In the next step, I will make an introduction about the project. An experimental and applied survey with Internet of Things and the NodeMCU12e with the Tft Nextion. Abstract. This study was developed on an Internet of Things application, in which experiments were created and applied in a prototype for tests. Being this part of a project that includes the validation of data during the transmission by sensors, when performing the collection of information in patients. During the research, different types of experiments were performed, considering some types of LCD monitors for use with Arduino. In this way, the display Tft Nextion was selected because it presented some interesting characteristics that were supported for the project. The results presented the possibility of developing solutions that could contribute to different types of studies, which involve the Internet of Things. The keywords used during the research are Nextion IoT, display Arduino, and NodeMCU12e. Nextion, a kind of touchscreen device as a display, used as interface for defining values and setup device. Arduino, a controller device used for Internet of Things project. It allows share and send or receive data from different kinds of device. IoT, a group of devices which allow control remotely actions from a determined distance, using different network solutions as Wi-Fi, radio, etc. NodeMCU12e, a control device used for control other device. In compared to Arduino Uno, it has more functions and capacity. Display, device used for show the values collected with the device, which allow their interaction. There is a lot of different kinds of display available in the market. The main objective of this study is develop an experimental survey and demonstrate a real application with the Internet of Things with the display Nextion and NodeMCU12e. The literature review will be presented in the next step. We used bibliography about the IoT. For the Internet of Things studies, we used bibliography available at I3E electronic base as the I3E Exporter and I3E Latin America database, where are available a large content about electronic and electrical studies, developed by students and resources. This is the main base for studies used for this project. NodeMCU12e. The NodeMCU12e is a kind of control device used for communication and transfer data with different devices for Internet of Things projects. It has a large content of information with libraries and technical documents. There are a lot of control devices for Internet of Things projects. The NodeMCU12e was selected by our low cost and available in the national and international market. Nextion. After studying a lot of kinds of display available in the market, the Display Nextion was selected by our low price, user facility, free IDE software for constructed interface. There is some studies with comparison results using the Nextion and the other device. The Nextion display has the touchscreen function with more possibilities like extended memory, fast processor, and simple use. Methods and materials. Method. The following methods were used during the development of this project. Understand the problem. The first step is identify the problem in any situation. The problem was classified as a personal necessity for creation of a solution for monitoring people remotely. Literature review. After understanding the problem, as literature review is necessary for understanding the actual studies about proposals and opportunities applied in the same situation. Look for possible solutions. After and during the literature review, it was possible to identify what exists in the market and in the scientific community about the theme of study. Were constructed prototypes for demonstrate a possible solution. Understand how to solve the problem. After comparisons and tests with the proposals, it was possible to understand what kind of the solution will contribute to fix the problem. Solve the problem. With the data and tests realized, it was possible to analyze and validate the results. The data allowed to identify the better solution with the prototypes. The materials used during the project are NodeMCU12e, a controller device used for Internet of Things. This device has a great capacity as processor, memory, and with Wi-Fi integrated in compared to Arduino Uno, which has low capacity and less functions. Nextion, a kind of display with touchscreen function used for configuring and monitoring data when in communication with a different kind of sensor. Arduino IDE, used for the algorithm development, which will connect the devices and read and send data for analysis. Another type of materials were used as wires, mini USB cable, a computer with Windows 10. The next steps will be present the results and discussions about the project. As results about the project, we have NodeMCU12e, the connection pins used for the communication with the Nextion display. Nextion, the connection pins for Nextion's touchscreen. Nextion IDE, the ITAD display for the algorithm development. Project working. The screen created with Nextion IDE for setup the Wi-Fi ID and password for connection. Was developed a solution only for demonstrating the device in action, with one main screen, SSID and password entry screen. A main screen for selected different functions. The main algorithm used was studied and adapted for the project. It is an example available with the libraries installed with the Arduino IDE and Nextion display. During the configuration process for the device, a complete algorithm explanation is available in the manuscript. With the project, it was possible to demonstrate operation with the devices, wires, and cables connected during the operation and tests. This example for operation allows the creation for more complex projects. In the next steps, we will present the conclusion about the project. Conclusion. The experience obtained with the project enabled a more detailed study of the functionality of the different types of devices developed for the Internet of Things, seeing a wide possibility of application in different areas, which need a remote device, that allow a constant monitoring and send of data, which can be accessed by different means of communication, such as cell phone or even a distant place with an internet. The results made possible a more detailed understanding of these new technologies, which may aggregate in future projects, observing a more robust environment with different types of equipment due to its vast platform, as well as the internet communication, which enable communication between different types of device. It is intended as a future project. All knowledge and information acquired through this project can be used to build a lesson project that involves technology and sustainability to mitigate the damage that have been caused to our planet, even if we use technology to more advance. In the next steps will be available the reference used during the project. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, please send me an email acb01@hotmail.com.